No, wait a second, Mr. Chad never lock you off.
No, I
You
don't
ever talk to
understand.
him yet? You ever talk
No, why didn't he? Why he cut off everybody and he never cut off
to
me?
him?
Is
Yeah,
it
but me
that
never
you-
cut you off neither.
No, but is it because I was putting you up?
That's why I never cut you off.
Me no know.
But I never cut you off.
Well,
I don't know if it's because you put me up. But you never cut, I never. I never don't cut off nobody.
Yeah.
It's, the women are like when you youth them, we have a break, we go too far, I don't know take the break, you know. We go to the break and come forward. Yes.
They don't know. But because them have them way of doing things, them have a thing where them
Muta is
feel
true
like.
with them do man. Them do cut out where it be taught. It's true.
No, me don't say lie.
Yeah, it's true.
Me don't say lie, but you have to conspiracy.
Of course, a conspiracy.
No, conspiracy. No, man.
So why baysee and Romain used to just carry the
She ain't not, wait, man.
Yeah.
You don't know wrong this, man. She ain't not going
all
to.
the guys them who
Record it back.
who record and
Put it
put
back on YouTube. Them.
And that.
No, they want to where you did though. You not go on YouTube.
Yeah, but
Yeah, then if you go on YouTube and it's there, and somebody that's real forward, you can cut it off. I know conspiracy. Them just.
then how them a put gun in your
carry
hand?
the whole thing, man.
They no put gun on my hand. You know conspiracy that. A fool them. No, me I say a fool. I idiot them. A stupid youth them.
Yes.
And some stupid youth are no conspiracy. Them don't know you. Them don't know. Them just want to do something. Them cut out. Them all call the thing. Them give some headline when me not talk about them thing. There. I don't conspiracy. I just fool. I fool.
Yeah.
And then what happened now is, you don't know, you're so interested in the subject, but log on and you say, wait, me hear that 5 years ago. Because
Yeah, long time thing I put up 4 minutes ago and make you feel like I get to the program. Yes, we're there with you on the cutting edge, live in London, on special one radio. Yes, and we have Duke Basin at the house. We talk about the cutting edge.
Yeah.
As we said before, when we start the program, we actually there promote a book. We come out on the cutting edge. You know, see it, and the impact we have on the world.
Yeah.
And when we say the world, we actually mean the world. And I'm going to basically tell you why I say that now. Basically, years ago, me I talk and you show me which part the cutting edge reach. And you show me some countries and you show me the volume of people who are listening. Oh, you do them thing there. Tell the people them. Oh, you.
Well,
me know you have people to do we have to do it, but tell me where how you do it.
it's not me.
Oh, me I know you.
It's literally,
They know you show me.
today we can now call that AI, artificial intelligence, because it's the amount of girls between the age of 10 to 16, the amount of girls between
Yeah,
the
them
age
do
of...
that in a Jamaica where
Good, so-
they what them call it, the polls.
Yeah, so you get all these different countries and it's all split up, how much minutes they listen to it, if they listen to the whole show. It's literally the artificial intelligence that they have.
Yeah,
They get
yeah,
all of
yeah,
these
yeah.
things. So I get a thing on the back of the YouTube where you can now look how many people has hit, how many people has give comments, how many people, what age they are, which countries are there. And then this is now when you're starting to see the millions. Remember, it's millions of people those days that we was actually looking at who's hitting.
You know, me not forget how much million they tell me. 10 million they tell me.
It gone over that.
Yeah, when you tell me say 10 million at least for
Yeah.
cutting edge. Yeah, all right. So you say them do that now as a survey. So when we actually have now, there's much more people at this cutting edge outside of Jamaica
Definitely.
than in Jamaica.
Definitely.
All right. The country by country. Because I know they say you set it out where, you know, this a country, I listen how much people like this at earn time. Just like what them do with the poll them in a Jamaica when the radio poll them come out. Them said no, Jamaica IFM is number 1. And then them show you between Monday, what time to what time,
Yeah.
this amount of people are listening. And you know, and you show me the same thing
Yeah.
worldwide.
Yeah.
Yeah, so how that go? Tell me how that go.
It literally is a part of the part of YouTube. Them call it. There's a word that they use when they use in all these numbers and everything. Can't remember the word they use.
You have Alzheimer's, man.
Statistics.
Statistics, but there's another word.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
another word.
By the way, people, YouTube have a slight, Duke have a slight Alzheimer's thing popping in. And I might tell them why I said that too. Yes, but I want to make me teach and me have it. Yes.
I thought we have it.
No, anyway, go on.
So I was saying, there's the countries and everything is already laid out in YouTube. So when somebody join YouTube, they join in from a country. So now that country comes up. They join in from a certain age group. So the age group comes up. So this is how the countries, I was able to show you in alphabetical order, all these different countries, how much people in those countries are showing you all of that. So that is a part of the system in YouTube. As a channel owner, you're supposed to be able to go in there
and see
how many people and how many different parts of the world where your stuff is going.
Well, but I tell you, say, I was amazed. I was amazed when you show I sing. That me and my lady talk and me I say, you know, it's amazing that you have people in Vietnam and listen to the program and I love it. A man call me and say, you know, a man listen to Cutting Edge and it make him learn Jamaican language. You know, them kind of way there. One brother called me from Afghanistan, say my Jamaican. He said, Muta, the Taliban, them love the program. I say, what about? You know, see? So, yes, it's amazing. I guess that is why the professor tell the youth themselves to go study it.
Yeah, you see, Cutting Edge, people don't understand. Cutting Edge is not just a radio show. It is a university.
Yeah.
It is a university.
We have a jingle we say it.
Well, it's a university, and where the university come in now is where some people don't have certain knowledge, and then they're hearing it on the show.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a break and come forward. Cutting Edge, RFM, Special 1.
One learned like the growing and everything, and can talk about when we learned that from for IRFM Cutting Edge.
Yeah.
You have people saying that them hear certain things and they decide to take themselves to university and they say, boy, BS, me want to meet Muta, because if it wasn't for him,
Reggie, you should have there the book launch. Them, Sunday? No, I come here.
Saturday.
Come here Saturday. I'll be learning half of the play me do on Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. 5 of them me do. When me in the shop them, I hear the people them talk about the program. And I talk about me. I feel a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel a little weird.
Because it's huge.
It's like me don't sit down and listen to my album there. You understand? And when me hear people I say, well, Muta, I tell you, say, you know, you're great, you know, you're God, you know, you're this, you know, that, and that. But the program is, and I say, yeah, you don't tell me go to my wife and I say, tell me something. Be honest with me, what am I saying on the radio that is garnering so much attention?
You're saying what people want to say and can't say.
I thought you tell me still, but why them can't say it? If me not say nothing so out of way, you know what I mean?
You see, in England, Muta, we cannot just say some of the things that we hear.
You're not going to Hyde Park then, man.
That's the only place. That's the only place.
No, me I tell you, it's amazing. And this little move here, what me do, because me usually come and do a show and gone somewhere. But this now is like, me I move from little town to town to town. And different people. But are the same people them too, you know.
Yeah.
Mentality wise and otherwise. Jamaican them. You know, you see Mandingo. I don't want to say it, you know, because him good and I have listen to. Him have this whole flyers print, not Mandingo, you know, the promoter.
Oh,
say him have
Emmanuel.
book. And we sit down in the shop. A man will say, I go outside. He say, I go to call some people. A man will go to the shop and call some, go to the barber shop.
And some other shops.
The salon and them something there. You see when the first set of people run come in and see me, at that time they start call them friend them.
Yeah.
And I say, Mutabaruka, you have to tune. Wait. It's a little more.
So they see them buy the book.
Oh gosh, man.
Can they see them buy the book?
No, but if me never do that, them would.
No, because I'm not sure you say. If it was Mandingo,
Yeah.
no care how much flyers were input and I put out there.
Yeah.
It never have no effect.
No.
Never in effect.
You know, see it. I chew him go, they go
Go to the shops them when me know.
and call the man. When me look, man, me see some man in there some youth in there where I know from Jamaica and all the man them a talk about the program, you know, and the little woman them, you know, when I say woman I talk about head well cream up and eyelash gone out there, so they must say, boy, I first me meet you, you know, boy, I tell you so, you know, my mother used to listen to your program and my father used to, I say, hey. So I still ask the question, what the rat am I saying? But God has so much attention.
Well, you have some die-hard, you never say this, Muta.
Sunday are the same thing, you know. None of the people them come at Brixton there because I tell them to come. All the two sisters, them will live at Woodford.
Them come back, you know.
I know them, them tell me. Them tell me, and I'll come and meet them. Yeah,
them have some die-hearted people who only listen to my channel. Even this week, them saying, "Tree not putting up no more. Where can you get it?" That means they don't look nowhere else. It was just the channel. It was just them satisfied with that, and they're not going to know. They don't know other people putting it up because there's certain parts of the world who listening don't know about Jamaica radio station. They just don't know this channel and this channel is putting it up, and this is what I like. So them asking, where do you get it? And it's to us, it's popular.
Yes, amazing that the part of the program now. On the cutting edge in England is talking about the cutting edge. You can't believe that. And we just talk about the impact of the program worldwide. And believe you me come here to come see it on the ground. Not just come do a poetry reading or go back to Jamaica or go to a next city. But we're there as what them call it, a signed autograph in a book. And I mingle with the people them and hear the voice of the people them and how them react to the program. So we know a whole heap of people, we get a reaction like that in Jamaica too, you know. Especially amongst the youth them. When them see me, you know, it's like, yes, daddy, no respect and rare, you know, see it. But Anya so Rasta. Believe you me, Anya so. And some little daughter with them eyelash gone over there, so if them come to near me, them go and joke me with them eyelash.
Well, before you have the internet, I remember you used to say a lot of things and people say, Muta, madman, where you get them things there from? And sometimes you used to be reading a newspaper from somewhere. And what has happened now, today, because of technology, people are now seeing what you're saying, no far-fetched.
Yeah, and me no mother again. Don't part of my mother too, me never no choice. Yeah.
So all what you were saying before and them saying was mad, now they are agreeing. They can go up on the internet and research and say, yeah, you see what Muta tell me? I see it there. And this is why I say cutting edge is an important thing. I told you the first time when I come to Ira FM, you know, and I said, it's important, that's why I put it up. I said, it's more important than people think. And now today, we have a book. If it wasn't important, you think they could have a book? Well, see how that book selling at the book signing down at Pimpanzi, down at Waltham Soho Street. And that, when it gone, it gone. If cutting edge didn't have any impact, you'd be walking back with the book them. But the book them sell off.
Yes, it's a serious thing. Brethren, as I say, I give thanks for a thief to cutting edge so much years, you know, and put it on the internet. You know, it's really wonderful. They're a good thief.
Well, they're coming back.
They're a good thief.
All of them boys out there, we have put up the little chop up thing, are coming back and are going to lock them off to you yet.
Yeah, the one. The one going to him won the thing, you know. Anyway, we give thanks. And continue with the farming, you know.
Nah, stop.
Because you see now, it's everywhere. You see the continent make your farm in England. So it must have an impact that way there.
Cutting edge.
I'm going to feel weird if I talk about my own program. Trust me. I feel weird if I talk about my own program. You know, so I'm a brethren down at old Irish. They might say, Muta, oh, you not play tune them. And I say, well, I'm not really feel. He say, well, you say, your program, you know, I say, you have to play tune them. And I think about the time I go to my wife and I say, well, you know, say, I kind of feel away if you play my tune then. And then she said, but nobody else now play it. So we just say, all right. So between the brethren, the Irish, and she, we just decide, say, you know, something, I'm going to play my tune then. You understand? Anyway. So we're there with you, cutting edge style, as we say, with the special one radio. Okay, so here we are going so now. We know a whole heap of things that take place in Jamaica, you know, but True that Jamaica, we talk so much about the Jamaican things. We Anya so now, so we have to talk about the Anya things. Because we have news Anya so nobody not hear about. You know, see it. And true, everybody stop on certain channel. It come like say nowhere it's not have no news for share with the people them. But we know the news there. And we always a search and a find the news them. And sometimes when we say the news too, people say where we get them news from. But you never see it on CNN and BBC. A virgin coming a virgin here see me in the shop. And when him coming there, all him cannot say him work with BBC, him work with BBC. So he might try to impress everybody and say him work with BBC. But him only want to say, we not get hype up over BBC. You know, see, we're not really interested in that. But we watch BBC still. But you have alternative radio where give you a more outlook on the other side.
Yeah.
Like democracy now. I know say democracy now is a liberal radio station, Pacifica radio, where we can listen. And then you have Al Jazeera,
Yes.
the Arab news there, where can show you the other side too. So when we talk in a Jamaica, most of the time we talk about the politics are going on in a Jamaica and whatsoever. But with their England, you know, so we want to shed some light on actually we are going in England also and cross the other side of England, which is Europe. Because enough things are going on. And if you go far now, you go way over into Africa, Northeast Africa, what them call Asia Minor, what them call Palestine, what them call Israel. And when we say Africa, them places there. It's just the Suez Canal divide up right there so. But Africa, you know see it, them come take away the land and brand it like says a European land. Just like how the Arab them take away Egypt and brand it like it's an Arab country. And then them spread Islam right across North Africa. To the years you know, it's mostly Muslim there and Arab. My favorite place, one of my favorite places, if you say about my top 5 places where I go, I have to call Morocco. And when you go to Morocco, it's an Arab country. You know, see it? It's them talk Arabic. Them talk English too, you know, but them talk Arabic. And I say, oh, the hell, North Africa becomes so Arabic. When you have some black people there, where the Arab them come and enslave them. And the only thing is that the Arab them never take them from Africa. But the Arab them make sure say if the people them is Arabic, then the land where them depend going to be Arabic too. So them never they take we and carry across nowhere and go say, but you have Arabs, you have Africans who take Africans and carry go Arabia and carry go Mecca. And we are talking about Mansa Musa, where you a whole heap of man are big up on this and that to say he was the richest man on earth. But him is one of them man they will help the Arabs them to enslave Africans. Just like how you have a whole heap of Arab-minded African black matter where all upon Islam will enslave Africans and help white people to carry come across us all. And if you doubt me, go amongst the maroon them, where them call themselves maroon, and listen to the language. A whole heap of it is embedded in Arabic. Them say salam alaikum, same way like the Arab them. How did Arab language find itself in the Coromantee language and in the language them from the Moortown and Charlestown maroon them? It's because you did have Africans who never see themselves as African, but see themselves as Muslims. And anybody is not Muslims is infidels. That is where it's going on. It's not no joke business we are talking about. You have, just like how you have Christian and they can't tell them to them African. Them are Christian. Them are, you know, no African thing. You understand? Well, the same way they have Africans Even now, come go to Senegal go see it. I go to Senegal go see it. Come ask the Senegalese, say, tell me something. Oh, you is a African and you have an Arab name. You understand? Because them change them name from African name to Muslim name. Ali
Which is
and some name there you say, but people say African name hard for call. When you hear the man them, it's like them have cold in them throat when them call it, you know see it. And when we ask the man, the other side is also true, you know. When we go to Ghana, I'm driving a taxi, you know, and see a man have a picture of Jesus in the front windshield. And it a swing. You know, when hang up the sweet thing up there, and it's a swing so. And Mr. Brethren, you're not afraid to crash or stop. You know, see the thing a swing in front of your face. Him say, I'm Father. White Jesus, you know, a swing in front of him, you know. It's supposed to protect him from crashing. It's protect him, say, yes, it's him Father. So, anytime a man take up the religion of these people, him cease becoming who him is. And that we always I say. And the more me go out there, is the more me see say, when me I say it's true. And if you don't even go out there, and you're there Jamaica, if you're there Trinidad, any Caribbean island, from a man say, he's a Christian, him not have no race in him, no nationality too. Because I'm putting Christian thinking above him nationality. You know, see it? And that is right, so you know, say him gone. But the same way with Islam. From a man say he's Muslim. Him know that nothing with Africa. If you're not Muslim, he's an infidel. If you're not Christian, you worship Satan. One religion can't save the world. I just that me I tell the people them, one religion can't run the world. We go and take a stock and come forward. Yes. Go through. Break time. No? We're on a break, alright? Alright, we're on a break. We'll come forward. Yes. We say one religion can't run the world because religion come from culture. All religions is defined through the culture of the people them. And most places where you go, the culture breed a way of seeing and understanding the things that you are seeing and unseen. That is really what it is all about. So when you go to China, the man them refer to certain things because it comes out of them cultural experience. Just like when you hear about the Jews or Judaism, it comes from a certain culture. All religion come from culture. As a matter of fact, every discipline come from culture. Social breeding come from culture. Anthropology come from culture. Religion come from culture. Them not tell the people them that. That is why everybody, the culture will define them and the religion is the culture of the colonizer. The colonizer is the ones who define how you think, how you believe things. The reality, the logic, so you find yourself a project for yourself. So you can't tell a Christian, say, watch out, what you say, I know you really, I do it, you know. It's something where it's embedded and imprinted like you for hundreds of years. And now it's in your DNA. And it's only a COVID vaccine can't take it out. You understand? So it's a serious thing. It's a serious thing. So right, we go through all of that epistle and we are telling you, say, yeah, we're there to promote this book and thing. We have a bridge where most people here we talk to upon the cutting edge most night, but them call late. So them talk all a little 10 minutes and talk, and as them ready to say exactly what them want to say, we are say, boy, man, thing got time to go away, you know. Every time, you know, we are say, boy, but you can't too late, Bridget. Because sometimes we are getting a certain reason about England. Because basically we really want them to tell we are going on here, so. Because a man we're up to date with things. But for sometimes I think go for going night, so it's time to go away, you understand? So we don't know how long we'll give him tonight because we still want to connect to them people if it can work out. But we want to heal up Mandingo. And before we bring in Mandingo, we want to go in with the tune we look for. Okay? We want to play this tune here, as we have said.
You know, we never.
Aye, sir. Yeah. All right. Make a look for the tune. I mean, I will allow you to make a talk. Because we see some things are going on in Africa here right now. We see the movement of the French out of Africa. And we don't know how long it's going to last, but we see a whole heap of the domino them a fall. It a go cross. You know, we see Mali, we see Niger, we see Togo, we see Gabon. I think we are here
Burkina Faso.
things about Burkina Faso and Tunisia. It's a serious thing going on in Africa. Never before we see so much things where people, the African leader them say, watch out, leave.
Yeah.
Leave a country. You have been sucking it dry for so long. You have to leave. And guess what? Them serious. Cause you have some youth right now where cool them. Where them man there, them now follow the old one them where they don't get study in Europe and come back, come and go like Africa, Europe. Them youth, they know the root, like Winnie Mandela, where they the people them, and decide say, Ray, she not go deal with certain things. Well, some of them youth, you know, them decide say, them not deal with certain things. So you know, we are telling French them to leave. And that same thing are going on in the IT. When they tell about gang this and gang that. We know say a gang this, you know, because after a while, you know, if you don't have a steady movement of a spirit of leadership to stir the revolution, you have some little ticks we all over the place we are create mischief and decry and make the thing look like say it do have a value. And right now in a 80 we see that happen. There is certain things that is necessary to be done. But how it is being done by certain ones in IT, it loses credibility because of who take over the scene. And as well as a gang take it over, that them call people them gang. But the credibility kind of get move away because of how the thing a go. And these countries love to see that, you know. Yeah, because it start out, I say, no, we don't want them where them puppet there, you know, that stuff. But as we have said, it's stir and gone, so and gone, said America now say them are going there. And even Jamaica, can you believe that? Jamaica will have the biggest murder rate. It's the top 2 biggest murder rate in the world, and they will not have no civil war. You know, see, say them a go down there, go stabilize country. We see Kenya say them a go down there, and the parliament say no. We don't have that. We could police and we saw them stay in Kenya. We have our problem up there, so. You know, see, now we see Jamaica, no matter what they send people, we don't send people down there for. Because stabilize country. The people, them know what is happening. Them know what is happening. But in the revolution, some of the revolutionary, them hungry. And they will do anything to get food. I will tune it go so again. Yeah, you have a tune, a reggae tune go so. But the people, yeah, something like that. Yeah. The people, them hungry, Rasta.
Ambush in the night.
Them hungry, so they will do certain things. And when the newspaper them blow it up, it come like this is the thing, a go on, and not the other thing. Because the other thing is not being projected out there. The search go all the while. The search go all the while. The other day me hear the Israeli them drop a bomb in a church, in a hospital. And them say 500 people dead. And I say, rotted. 500 people dead. It's wicked, you know. But here where the wickedest part right. The man, what name Netanyahu, him come on the TV and tell the people themselves, well, we have gotten one of the main Hamas leaders. You know when got him? After them bomb the hospital, you know, and kill the 500 people, you know, because you know, the man them have move underground, you know.
Yeah.
Them have tunnel underground, you know. And some of them run under the mosque, some of them run under church, some of them run under hospital. The man them bomb the church, the hospital, and then put it on the news, say, them get one of the main leaders of Hamas. So where those people, those Palestinians who 500 people who have family, when them see that happen, where them fit do? When them see them buildings them are tear down and turn to rubble, where them not have nothing, where them are move them more and more to the sea, where the people they must do? When them a tell you say, boy, you know, they come into Israel and kill 1,000 odd people, that is savagery. Who never listen to the news, the foreign news, them and hear how much Palestinians dead since the year start by Israeli soldiers. How much people know say it's not the other day when the 1,000 odd Israelis killed. Is it thousands of Palestinians who was killed and the world just start to watch? You know, say, and I call people them terrorists. Mandela was a terrorist, according to America. Winnie Mandela was a terrorist,
Our freedom fighter.
according to America.
That's true.
The IRA
Yeah.
was terrorist organization. When me just come to England, every time I go in the tube, me hear them and say, we are closing off such and such a thing because bomb scare.
Yeah.
Mr. England, me there and a bomb scare me I hear about is the IRA, Irish Republican Army. They have wreak havoc on and so.
Yeah, man.
Them say that terrorists know who rule the country, who rule IRA, who rule Ireland. Are the same people them who was terrorists around the thing. Them say Gaddafi was a terrorist and them bomb up the whole of the place. You have no government down there, you have no government down there, you know.
Mash up.
Every little pocket of place of is a government to themselves. You know where Obama said, himself one greatest mistake is that him go bomb the place and never have nothing put in place of it. All them did want is get rid of Gaddafi. But when them get rid of Gaddafi and bomb up the place, what is it them looking for to happen? In Iraq, them do the same thing. Them used to give Saddam Hussein guns and ammunition to fight against Iran. Iran and Iraq did a fight a war, you know.
Yeah.
And Iraq was backed by America. So Saddam Hussein now become a man and say, well, all right, well, we're done with that now. America is all right, give thanks, go on. Them just stomp on him and say him is a terrorist. And then bomb up and mash up the place. And up to this day, Iraq not fix back. Them going to Afghanistan and say them a look for terrorists. Bomb up all the cave them and all them way there. They make some guys come in at the thing named Taliban and ISIS and all these places rise up. And them run left the place. After them mash up the place, them run left it 20 years them there. And the same man them come take over the place and start going worse than when them did go on before the American them go there. You understand? But we know who are look on this thing supposed to say, why them people they wicked in Rasta. Look how them just kill this and kill this. So. But what about the land? Most time, in them late hours, why you Mandingo, greetings.
Ujambo, greetings, Muta. Here we are in London.
Yeah, last night, very a style really.
Flavor.
FLAV. Last night we did on Flavor with Mandingo. He have a program on a station named Flavor. And yo, we are going. Yes. All right. So, I say last night we did on
Flavor Radio,
Mandingo program. And it was like, not them hours here, a little earlier than them hours here. So Mandingo is a man we always call in when the program nearly done. Him there now, so we can talk, have a conversation. Yellow.
Let me clarify. A lot of times I call earlier, but I have to be waiting on the operator. And sometimes the operator have me holding, and sometimes the operator does not answer. So it's not that I deliberately call late, but that is the situation for people.
All right. You know, usually we call you upon things that are going on in England because sometimes we don't really are reading Guardians and all them things. We really read them still, but and watch BBC, but we like to hear from one of us who can tell we another level. Yes. We have to tell you, say, we want to hear another level. That is really what we are looking for, another level from ones and ones who are on the ground. So that is really why I hold up a time we want to hear where I go on in England. See? So now that we're in England with the eye now, tell me where going in England.
Yes, well, what is going on in England is a continuation of the racism that has faced African people ever since British imperialism invaded our African motherland and brought our ancestors as prisoners of war to the Caribbean and elsewhere. And the British Empire is the biggest empire in history, which means that they committed the biggest genocidal Holocaust murders. And up to now, they have not been brought to justice. And whenever we as Africans talk about reparations, they don't want to deal with the issue of reparations. Yet, European Jews have gotten reparations, and even Japanese and many others have gotten reparations. But when it comes on to our African race, they don't want to give us reparations. But reparations, as Marcus Garvey Jr., the son of Marcus Garvey, who was my physics teacher at Kingston Technical, and who greatly inspired myself and Mutabaruka and others at Kingston Technical, Stocky Smith and others, to be strong pan-Africanists, has always said that reparations is something, is our right, and we have to acquire the necessary military and economic power to get reparations, because our enemies will not pay reparations willingly. As his father said, power is the only argument that satisfies man, because man is not moved by prayer, petitions, and begging and that type of thing. Power is the only argument, and a race without authority and power is a race without respect. So we understand what Marcus Garvey Jr. and his father said, that we as Africans, for us to get our rights, we have to acquire the necessary economic and military power to force those who transgress against our ancestors and us in this time to pay for what they have done to our people. And of course, we know in every war situation, the fight is always on two fronts. There are the external enemies who we know, be they Arab Muslims or European Christians, for example. And there are always the traitors. This is so in every race. But as an African from Jamaica, I'm talking about our race. So the internal enemies are always the traitors that we have to be fighting against to destroy as we fight against their masters, the external enemies. And Muta, I'm so glad that you spoke about religion, whereby we have Africans who they are so mentally enslaved, whereby they put the religion of our racist enemies before the interests of their race. So
yes, we want to come forward to Mandingo, but we have to take a break. Right, so, but we still want him to tell you what we are going in England.
I will.
You understand? Yes, so we want to take the break and come forward. Your turn, DJ Kamar. Yes, we're talking to Mandingo, and as we say, we are broadcast live from London, England, on Special One Radio. Yes, Mandingo.
Yes, before I just gonna finish off with the Arab thing. The thing about it is that whenever Africans put their foreign religions before their race, they are automatically traitors. So you find Africans who are Muslims put Islam and put their Arab co-religionists before other Africans. And Africans who are Christians, they do the same thing. They put their Christianity before. No one was born Christian or Muslim. And what the Arabs and Europeans have done is that they have used their Christian and Islamic religions to culturally manipulate and control African people. So for example, Christian name, there's no such thing as a Christian name. It's European names. Cultural imperialism using religion. Muslim name, there's no such thing as a Muslim name. There are Arab names. Muta was talking about this earlier. So you have Africans getting rid of their African names and taking European names and Arab names under the guise of being Christian or Muslim. We must practice our African religions, be it voodoo or whatever, whereby we retain our cultural and mental identity as Africans. Because religion of the racist enemies is a mental tool of enslavement for our people. And finally, where that is concerned, Gaddafi is no leader for me as an African, as a Marcus Garvey man, a pan-Africanist. Gaddafi, like Nasser, who was his idol, was a pan-Arabist. And when the other Arabs refused for him to succeed as Nasser's successor, as the #1 pan-Arabist, he turned to our African people to try to use our people. And his intention, just like the Europeans, their rivals, was to control and conquer Africa. A lot of the jihadist groups in Nigeria and elsewhere in Africa were armed by Gaddafi. And so the rivalry between these Europeans and these Arabs is over who should control our African motherland. And we who are Pan-Africanists will not allow these non-Africans to control our thing. Can you imagine you have more Arabs in North Africa than in Arabia? How did they get there? Conquest, enslavement of our ancestors, etc. And finally, go on YouTube and check out the Arab slave trade by Marcus Garvey Jr., Muta and I's teacher at Kingston Technical High School, where you will get a full history of what Arab, Muslims, European Christians, and Jewish enslavers, all three of them have done to our African people. And they all owe us reparations. Talking about England right now, Britain, the main problem is that the vast majority of our youths are in a state of serious mental confusion and also in a state whereby, because of this mental confusion, because of the racist educational system, they have low self-esteem. And part of the result of this is the large amounts of fatal stabbings of African youths, of other African youths. Now, some of our African youths are good. Not all of them are bad, but a lot of them are in need of serious help because they have been destructive to our African community. And one of the reasons for that is that since Margaret Thatcher got rid of the youth clubs that used to be able to engage our youths in constructive activities, both boys and girls, that no longer exists. Duke Baysee is agreeing with because he knows this is true. When we used to have the youth clubs that could engage our young African boys and girls in England and so on, there was not this epidemic of internal violence by our youths. Yes, there was some violence, but not on the scale as we have it. Because the parents do not have time to cater and to guide and direct their youths. And the youth clubs used to fulfill that role. And some of these youth clubs were run by some of our people. So there were positive models where that is concerned. So this is a very serious problem. And then there's the other problem of police who are racist, who attack, injure, and in some cases, some of our youths die, whether they are boys or girls, as a result of police brutality. We had Chris Carber just over a year ago who was shot. He was totally unarmed, shot dead, one shot in the head. He was posing no threat. He was surrounded by the police and he was killed. The police guy who did that because of pressure by our community is facing charges of murder. But many of our people, men and women, boys and girls, we remember Joy Gardner in North London who was killed in front of her little infant son. We remember these things. And my brethren Anthony Lemard, Crumpet from Harlesden, who the police claimed choked on his own vomit. How did he choke on his so-called own vomit? Because they choked him. There are countless examples of this type of racist thing, and the police have gotten off where that is concerned. And do you know that when that police guy was charged for, he's going to face charge for the murder of Chris Carber in Streatham, that the armed police in London went on strike saying that they are not going to carry out their armed duties because one of their number has been charged with the murder of Chris Carber. So you see, it has been a culture of racist impunity where the police are supposed to be able to kill and get away with it. Mark Duggan in Tottenham, Broadwater Farm area, he posed no threat, he had nothing on him, and yet he was shot and killed. And the people rose up. And they rose up because the local MP at the time, David Lammy, he did not attend to the cries and needs of the people at the time. And so the people revolted. And yet he was the MP for the area. And I see whereby David Lammy is more interested in what is going on in Palestine, supporting the Israelis, than he is in seeing about the racism that has killed and has made life very hard for our African people in Britain. It's a very, very serious problem. Muta, you have been coming here for many, many years, but so you know that some of the things that you hear that I'm talking about, you are familiar with. And you said something which is true. while you listen to BBC, read The Guardian and these papers and that type of thing, you read them with reservations and you scrutinize them because you know they only push their own interests. They hide the news that they want to hide from our people and promote the lies that they want to promote. I remember Marcus Garvey Jr. said that the biggest propagandists in history to give false propaganda are the British, and that the BBC is their biggest organ of public disinformation. Marcus Garvey Jr. told me and others that at Kingston Technical High School in the 60s before I came to this country. So I was aware of the role. And Muta, you know, for years we growing up in Jamaica, every 8 o'clock, what we used to hear in the morning, 8 o'clock, BBC, World News. And so many of our people swore anything they heard on the 8 o'clock, BBC, World News at 8 o'clock Jamaica time, they believe that it was gospel. And if you and I as Africans told them the truth, they say, no, because the BBC never said that. How foolish.
Yes.
Do you expect your enemy to talk the truth?
Yeah, well, we work it out and find out, say, a lot of these news that come out is not to tell the people them the truth, it's to make the side that these people is weak.
Backing.
You know, it's a propaganda machinery, it is, to maintain a certain position. You understand? And when you look, you see the position is being saved. You know, one thing that just happened the other day is to make mention of the first time this war started with the Palestinian and the Israeli them. We hear of some of the Palestinian them chopping off children head
Beheading.
and put them in cage and light them on fire. We hear that, and for about a week it a go on. And all you could hear upon the news, even the President of America mention it. And not even a couple weeks, you know, more than a week or 2-3 weeks ago, some people do some investigation in it and say, no go so. There's no baby down there. We have no head and I get chopped up and them things there. Tell me and say, put me here, the big guys them, I mention it. And me and say, they mean say, them could have so brazen to tell the world, say this happen, and that give the people them get more anger and angry against the Palestinian them. When them look on them TV and hear man and say, children were burned in cage. It's like the time when them go Iraq and tell you say weapons of mass destruction and Saddam Hussein, that Saddam Hussein, Colin Powell, Chief of Staff, say I show graphic pictures of how the Saddam Hussein government have moved them weapons of mass destruction. That when you see them do it, you can't deny it, say no go so. Everybody say, but we see there, see Colin Powell show how they move the things them and them good this and good that. And when you hear from the show, it's lie. No go so. If you did tell the people them, just now man they say, you really believe that some man was a man? So say, yes, them will see it on the TV. Where you see it, American imperialism, propaganda machinery at work. So when we look now, I will say, really and truly, why would I say, we don't know what we are saying? Because I'm looking at Haiti and see the same thing happen with Haiti too. Same thing, you can't tell nobody, even the government of Jamaica now let Asian people come find refuge in Haiti. Imagine that. Them have all sorts of laws and regulations where I show you say, yeah. And the man, them say one of the boat them, the captain of the boat is a repeat offender to Jamaican waters by coming there continuously with refugees or people. In other words, they must say, instigate and insinuate, say, maybe these people was bringing in things like guns and all these things. The gun them done in Jamaica already, you know.
Long time.
You have some gun in Jamaica we not use yet, you know. But they had 3-4 years ago, and it not used yet. And you hear the Minister of National Security say 200 guns are coming in per month. I mean, no time from the year start, them not find 200 guns. Maybe them pick up them thing now and find even more. But from man said that years ago, him said that, you know. Him say years ago, a little before the COVID, him say 200 guns is intelligence. You hear them call it intelligence. That means you can't deny it. It's most true.
And it is lies.
Them say intelligence, then them say 200 guns is coming in the country every month. And from that time till now, me never hear them find 400 guns in that 6 weeks yet, 6 months yet. But me know say the gun them dead there. So if him know for intelligence, tell him say 200 guns are coming per month. How come him not get 199 out of them?
And him know.
And him know, because them not know him say him intelligent. Him never say, I believe
Him say him intelligent.
that Jesus Christ is coming on the earth. And you say, you believe that? No, go so.
Him say him know.
Him say him know. And we must trust them, because them is the people them who we look to for guide and protect the democracy of the country and them things like so.
But him now recover them.
I want to talk to you about something. Recently, we see it fly out of me. It fly out of me. I have a while ago and come out of me. Something in England did I go. The English, the stabbing up thing,
Yes.
The stabbing up thing is long time a year ago. I mean before COVID we year ago.
Yes.
Good. All right. What is it that all right? We are a man in a Jamaica shoot a man, and it's either revenge or a man have something for him and in the sense him want it and the man not give man. So it's like gang war, you know, man just fire shot after man because they want to kill one man, just like the Israeli them. Them say 4 man have play domino or bar and 1 man in there is the man will trouble them. And them just park on a bike and fire shot in there. Most of the time, the 3 man them with the 666 dead and the 1 man who them want to kill get away. You understand? It's like it's pillion and rider. Most of the pillion get dead quicker than the rider. So when I say this now, what is it that is driving these black youth, come up and say black youth, to really continue this thing? Because it's still in America, it's still in England. Yeah, so why is it so widespread that the youth just a pass with and just stop man and run, God? Tell me.
As I mentioned, with the closure of the youth clubs by Margaret Thatcher in the 1980s,
the
it can
informative
be
information
traced-
presented in this video is motivational and is positively aimed at inspiring, educating and entertaining the viewers with the cutting edge of critical reasoning. If you enjoyed the contents on the Black Radar YouTube channel, please consider subscribing to show your support.